Hi guys, welcome to the very first episode of TheZPod, where the Gen Zs talk real, raw, and unfiltered. My name is Maya, and here with me I have
Vera.
We are your hosts for today, and we have two amazing guests today, my friends, our friends and colleague. Please introduce yourself, guys.
Okay, so my name is Tumshe. I'm a software developer and I'm Gen Z.
Hi everyone, my name is Adora Gbemi. I'm a graphic designer. I'm also a friend to Maya and a colleague and a friend also to Vera.
Thank you guys for coming. You guys look amazing, by the way.
Thank you.
For today's episode, we are going to be talking about something we all experience, one thing that we argue about, and something we cannot escape from. I'm talking love, relationship, and marriage. So before we dive in, I want to ask you guys this question. I want you to give me the definition of love, your own personal meaning of love. I don't want you to give me no dictionary meaning here. Do you understand? So tell me what love means to you as a person. Tumishi.
Okay, so first of all, me as a person, I don't believe there is a generic definition to anything in life. Love to me might be infatuation to you. Infatuation to you might be obsession to Vera.
Mm-hmm.
But personally, I would like to define love as let me call it feeling. Yeah. A feeling of wanting to put something or someone's need before yours. For example, I love Ronaldo. I love Ronaldo a lot. Yeah, CR7. But till date, yeah, I can argue to a point of exchanging fists with
Punch
someone.
with someone.
It's because of Ronaldo. So
I feel you.
that's my definition of love for Ronaldo. But coming to the romantic end of love, especially in our generation,
Yeah.
well, I don't think there's love in our generation, but
Well, let's leave it at that.
Let's
So,
keep that.
Adra, what does love mean to you as a person?
To me as a person, I believe love is a devotion. And, love is something that you want to be careful when you want to deal with it. And love is deadly also. So
Those are deep words.
you have to be careful when dealing with love. So that's what basically love is to me.
Yeah, devotion. I like that word. Devotion. Yeah.
Deadly.
So, Dara, what does love mean to you?
Well, to me, love simply means putting someone first before yourself.
yourself.
Selfless. So that's love to me.
That's amazing. I love your answers. So, moving forward, I want to ask you: do you think love in this our generation is more about vibes, material things, money, or genuine feelings? What do you think about that? Because nowadays, I feel like people, tend to say, "Oh, like we ladies say, you cannot press money."
Correct.
Yeah.
So it's more of like an exchange. So I would like to get you guys' take on that.
I like to always use myself as a point of contact in any topic because I personally, I would say I've experienced genuine love or I have given genuine love, but it gets to a point where there are certain tests that the relationship has to go through or face to prove that okay, this is love. And
Yeah, true.
but I believe there is genuine love, just that we are too blinded to see. The society has made us understand that as a man you have to do this to do this, as a lady you have to do this, as a lady don't do this or else you feel like you are being used. And also the whole concept of love in our generation is messed up already. So I don't
That's
think
actually very true. Yeah.
Sad.
I actually think love in our generation now is all about materials and everything. Genuine love is gone.
But do you actually think it's okay to like generalize it, like to just say love in our generation, like it's a general thing? Do you think there are not people out there like our generation, like people that Gen Zs that actually love deeply, that understand the true meaning of love and having a good relationship? Do you not think so?
I think there are actually.
Yeah.
But it's just that it's a matter of when you weigh it. I feel like right now, that feeling, material is going to win. Know how.
Yeah, it's starting to overshadow the
Yes,
old.
it's going to
genuine,
dominate it.
yeah.
So whatever it is you are feeling at that moment, it's just temporary. Do you understand? So to me,
Yeah.
it's about material.
What do you think about that, Vera?
Well, there is genuine love. I mean now because we all majority of us are actually speaking from our experiences, right?
Yeah.
I define love based on my experience. You define based on,
Yeah.
So there are genuine love out there. It's just that what life has brought to you, and there are still yet the ones that are yet to even experience in the journey of life. So of course there are still genuine love. You just have to calm down, wait, and the right one would actually come.
Yeah, so that leads me to my next question. Do you think our parents were able to experience genuine love? And do you think the way we love now is the same way our parents loved each other?
But the silence was most top-notch.
Like I said when I started, I said everything in life is relative.
Mm.
And Vera has explained that the reason you define love the way you define it is because of whatever you've experienced. If you grew up in a broken home, your definition of love will be subjected to whatever went on in your childhood.
Yes.
So I feel like, yeah, I will not generalize, but I'll say to an extent, most of our parents maybe did experience genuine love. And Gen Z can also experience genuine love. But the way the world is now, this 21st century, let me put it like that, it's almost like finding a unicorn. Because everybody's like, yeah, love is sweet, but more money enter love is sweeter. That girl you think is with you today is with you because she has not found someone better.
Yeah.
Or she's just subjected to the fact that, okay, yeah, you are just there. But
That's like most people's mindset.
I know,
nowadays,
right?
so when someone with a bigger check or a bigger financial
Comes in.
they would cheat. So yeah, that's just what I feel.
Yeah, I understand.
Oh, Adura.
My own point of view is I actually agree to what you said because charity begins from home.
Yeah.
What you see your parent practice is what you take to your own home. So it's just like a footstool. So if you are coming from a broken home, you cannot I feel you would see love in a different direction. So going into your own home, it's going to be sketchy. So I also believe that I believe in self preservation too when it comes to love and from the family. Do you understand? So for me, it's all about background.
I kind of like agree with that, but I disagree with when you said the way you see love, then when you now get married, you might end up, grooming your own home the same way that you saw your parents groom their home. I actually feel like looking at our parents, the way they love, either we come from a broken home or not. If you come from a broken home, I think you see it in the perception of, I don't want my home to be like this.
Exactly.
I don't want to groom my children in this kind of
same way.
environment. I don't want my children to experience toxicity. I don't want them to experience trauma and all of that. It might kind of like shape your mindset to want to do better for yourself as a person.
But you've also focusing on trauma. Do you understand? Let's
Yeah.
say, for example, now, like growing up in a family whereby the father beats up the mother. Definitely, the child will be traumatized. Actually,
I
so
understand.
especially from a female child. So she might be feeling like, oh, she might be like see guys, men, now that angle like, oh, generally men are monsters. So I don't even want to associate myself. I don't want to get into something serious with somebody so that something like this will not happen. Do you understand?
Yeah,
It
I
might
understand.
violence in the marriage does not start in one day. Do you understand?
Yeah.
It starts gradually. So might actually want to I want to abstain from that. I don't want to get married.
And yeah, that's true.
Well, for me, there is actually when it comes to parenting now, because we grow up watching what our parents do, but I still believe all these things goes around mindset. It all centers around your mindset.
What
At the
you
end of
want
the
for
day, what do you
yourself,
want?
exactly.
So you can't say because
Either you
okay,
come from
my
trauma
my
or
father
not.
beats my mom, or my mom is so abusive and all because of that.
You
this
have to tell- you
generation
have to
we
tell- you
know
have to
more
tell
now.
yourself that I want this for myself.
This generation we know more, right? And we see how things are actually turning out. So everything is just your mindset, what you want and how you want things to play for you. And if whichever way you programmed your mind on how things would be, and that's how things would be for you. So everything still works on mindset for me.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. So now let's talk about relationship.
Okay.
Gen Z has invented so many things, and I tend to wonder: are we actually dating? Are we actually practicing the old relationship term? Are we doing it the right way? Because now there's situationship, there is flings. There's
Talking
just so
stage.
many talking
Sneaky
stage.
links.
There's sneaky link, exactly. Like
The
there's just so
ghosting.
many things. We've created so many things, and now people don't even see relationship as things that they want to get into anymore. When you can just have someone that you can just have fun with. Someone that you can even see someone and be like, oh, this is my babe, but we are not in the relationship. What do you mean that's your
Right.
babe, but you are not dating the person? So what do you guys think about that?
Like you said, what was the word you used? Violence, yeah?
Yeah.
Doesn't start in a day. Same way, all of these things, let me call them vices because they are vices, they didn't start in a day. They started gradually, then society started normalizing them and giving names to quote and unquote this. Because what do you mean you have a sneaky link? Someone you are intimate with, but you're not in a relationship with. Someone that you can. What do you
It's
mean?
so normal and now random
yeah.
nowadays. Like what?
I feel like it takes a meteor shower
Sometimes I want to ask.
to cleanse all this because I don't think there's any coming back because it gets worse because for example now you can meet a 16 17-year-old girl and she'll tell you that she has been in 4 relationships. I'm like, what?
At 16.
16. Wow.
That's crazy.
And it's going to get worse. It's not even it's not even a
Definitely.
cause. So I don't think there's anything that can do. You just have to just be true to yourself and maybe you find true love.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe I like that word. Maybe.
Maybe, just maybe.
So now let me ask this question: why do Gen Z relationship not last? Is it a commitment issue, or we just get bored easily, or it's a mix of both?
For me, I don't think commitment is an issue. Honestly. So me, it's not an issue. It's all to me right now. I see relationship as a game. So it's based on responsibility.
What do you think about that?
Well, I'd like to bring a different analogy. For example, now, if you pluck an unripe mango and you know it is not ripe, then try to eat it. After a few hours, you either be constipated or you just feel uneasy. Same thing with relationship in majority of Gen Zs. Most of us get into relationship at extremely tender age. Like you hear something like I was 16 when I started
Instead of my
dating.
first yeah.
So you are getting into something that you barely know anything about. So definitely it would not like because for me to say both of you are underdeveloped
Minors.
mentally, emotionally, and also
Yeah.
you are just doing because maybe you've seen it on TV or that's
Or your siblings, your older siblings.
exactly.
Yeah.
So that's one role society
But
plays. So
your friends,
Trends
yeah,
generally,
yeah.
you're seeing it around. Yeah.
so when you're already used to being in a sort of emotional back and forth with somebody and it doesn't last, as you grow older, you see it as normal. Okay, if I break up with them, I'll find someone else. And the cycle continues. Before you know it, you're in 6 relationships and you're barely 22, you're in 6 relationships. Like,
Right.
what?
That's crazy.
So, yeah, that's why I feel it doesn't last. We're getting to things that we're not ready for.
Yeah. For me, I understand your point of view and I agree with you. But I think commitment is one of our biggest issues. People do not want to commit to just one person, especially Gen Zs. Our eyes are so open. We want to, enjoy life.
Don't put
We
your
want to
eggs in
have
one
fun.
basket.
Exactly. Don't put exactly. There's no trust. There's no honesty. There's nothing. And commitment is one of our biggest issues. I'm going to keep saying it. Commitment is our biggest issue because people find it difficult to stay with just one partner. They want to, let me be with this person, be with this person, be with this person. Let me just have fun generally. I think if you can take commitment issue out of it,
But
we'll have better relationships out there.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
You're familiar with the structure of your house very well. They can blindfold you and they can enter your house, even
Of
to
course.
your room.
Of course.
That means you are committed to knowing the structure of your house now. So can you say that it's not
It's
an
not.
issue?
It's not.
I feel like because you have spent your time in that house, you
Understand.
understand the framework of that house. you've been in that house for a while. You already know the corners, the crooks, they're everywhere. So it's not a big deal. You can comfortably enter without even opening your eyes. So it's how I said.
I'm trying to understand how you relate that to the relationship aspect of it all.
Now, the reason why I use that as an example is when you're talking about commitment in a relationship, you have to dedicate your time. You have to understand the do's and don't. That is how to stay committed.
That is why it's important for you to do things when you are actually ready for it. Are you getting my point of view? You do things when if you're not ready to be in a relationship, don't date. Don't go about leading somebody's daughter on, and then at the end of the day, you will now come and say, "I'm not ready. I wasn't mentally ready for it, or I'm not made for something like this, or I want to do this, or I want to." You have to know where your mind is at. You have to understand where your head is at. Do you understand? So that you don't hurt other people. That's just the normal way I think it should go.
All right, so the thing that I feel like actually comes to play in all of this is maturity. Because, I mean, at the age of 16, you're already having 2 exes. You have 3 exes at the age of 16. So I feel like, and you hear them say, oh, my last breakup, was like this, yada, yada. All this is because they are not matured. You see, you have to be mature. That's why even our parents tell us, don't get into relationship. Wait, hold on. But majority of we Gen Zs now, we want to taste that thing. We want to feel it. Whereas we are not matured for it. We're not mentally, we're not emotionally ready, physically ready for it. That's why we are not committed. That's why we don't last in it.
Exactly.
Because we are not matured generally for it. So that's why sometimes when you see Gen Zs, majority of us now, we end up not being in a relationship for a long time, or maybe we have several exes, because there are some things we're still growing, right? I'm growing, the guy is growing, everybody's growing. There are some things he would do that will just flare me up. There are some things I will do that will just piss him off. That's because we are not mentally matured for those kinds of things, that's all the backings that has to do in relationship and all. So I feel like that's why relationships don't actually last in these Gen Zs.
It takes me back to when I said you have to be ready. You have to build your mind
Yes,
to understand
definitely.
exactly what you want to do, exactly what you want for yourself.
Yeah,
that's just it. So let's talk about toxic relationships. That is the trend of our generation.
Toxic.
Almost everybody's in a either verbally, either physically. Anyway, like toxic. So many relationships out there are very, very toxic. They are not relationships that you can come out and be like, oh, my boyfriend does this to me. It's actually a very good thing. You can't say it out there, and people are in it. Why do you think Gen Zs romanticize toxic relationships? Why do you think they enjoy it?
I don't think anybody enjoys it, but
I actually think they do. I think they do. They think it's actually. Let me let you land.
Yeah, I don't think they enjoy it because the only reason why they might stay is because they're definitely getting something in return. Exactly. And all this stem from there's always a backstory to everything.
Yeah.
From the masculine perspective, a guy growing up maybe is still struggling with life. Let me say struggling with life. Some of us were like 16, 17 and trying to make money, but because you like this guy, you can't talk to one. There are older guys that have money, and so you feel like you need to have money to be able to do certain things. So out of their quest for stability financially, some of them start fraud, start making money. So when they make that money, they feel like they can have any girl they want. And when they have any girl they want, every girl is supposed to be at their beck and call. So if I have the money and I say I'm taking you out, I tell you to do this and you don't do it, I can hit you.
Yeah.
Do you get? And vice versa for the ladies. I feel like any guy that has money, they don't care about anything. There's always this, I'd rather cry in a Lamborghini than smile in
a keke.
So that's just it.
But not everybody believes in that.
Oh my God.
A large extent of people believe in it. So they are enjoying whatever toxicity it is in the hope that the returns keep. So as long as they're spending the money, why not? Like they can stay. So
the reason why I actually said some people enjoy it is because I've had a friend, and when I was in university, this girl tells me that I love it when I have a man that controls me, put me in my place, tells me to sit my ass down, and I'm like, yeah, I'm there. That's what I'm saying. He enjoys being in that kind of relationship. She can't be with a soft guy. She cannot be with a soft guy. She doesn't enjoy relationship with a soft guy. She wants a man, like, not just being a manly man, be a man that you put in, not like you don't have to physically abuse her or anything. But I still think that is toxic. Because why would you enjoy somebody controlling you,
Toiling
somebody
with you.
telling you, don't go out, don't do this, don't like, why would you enjoy that? That is the main reason why I said I feel like some people actually enjoy it.
But it still boils down to how they were brought up. If your friend, for example, was brought up in a yes sir kind of marriage, definitely she doesn't see anything wrong with it. So it's more like she's growing into what she was
Her
expecting.
parents,
from her.
yeah.
She might actually feel like her mom is going.
Yeah.
She might feel like, oh, I will grow like that. So you cannot really judge her like that.
Yeah.
Well,
I think the problem is not knowing it's a problem.
Yeah.
If you understand that something is
doesn't
actually
see it
a
as a
problem,
problem, yeah.
you fix it. But she doesn't see it as
Yeah,
a
she
problem.
doesn't see it as a-
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So we got the story from our anonymous link. Let me read you guys this. I'm 21 in university. My boyfriend and I have been dating for 1 year. But every time we fight, he blocks me for days. When I try to talk to him, he says I'm too clingy. I love him, but sometimes I feel like I'm begging for attention. Should I stay or is this a red flag?
They play.
Let the guys, let's. What do you think about that? Is that love or
Guys, he blocks her. Oh.
he blocks her
He
every time
blocks
for
her.
days, not just a day or hours, for days.
Depending the amount of this now.
So you actually think that is okay? That is normal? Is that what you're saying? You
Wait.
think that is actually okay?
All my actions. You go don't do something. No, I'm not saying I would do that.
To the point of blocking her.
I'm not saying I would. I'm not
But
saying I would do
you just
that.
made it seem like it's a normal
Yeah,
thing.
because
I'm
you said
not
number
saying-
of days.
yeah, it's not a normal thing. I will not block you because whatever issues I have with you, I will talk it out
Okay.
that day. I'm not the kind of person that will carry issues to the next day. Okay, we'll fix that issue now. So why would I want to block you? That was how I asked her. Is it how many days? So I should know how well I should prepare the breakup letter.
Well,
Yes, now.
the reason I'm laughing because I used to do that.
Balajo.
This is a red thing. I need a red banner on his head. A red banner. You're not a red flag. You're a red banner.
I used to do that. No, everybody handles frustration differently. So if I'm genuinely frustrated at you, I don't even want to hear anything that you want to say. I genuinely don't want to hear it. So I used to do it.
But do you
Like,
think that's a good communication style?
That's why.
I
That's why
think that
when I started, we are not ready. We were not ready. I think I was maybe 17, 18. So
As at that time,
Yes,
like you no
right.
longer do it.
I'm not in a
I was-
relationship, so I
I was
won't say
going to-
whether I will do it or not.
You shouldn't. No, I think it's childish.
I think
That's
there was a time I did it, and the reason why I did mine was because I tried communicating. Do you understand? I tried communicating, and she kept telling me, "Oh, she wasn't ready to communicate." So when she was ready, I was not ready.
What's going on here?
You understand? So,
Or-
so that was why I said I did it at some point in time because it all comes down to I'm not trying to take sides now. It all comes down to maturity, and I feel like if there's an issue, because for a fact I'm not sure she's giving us the full story.
Of course, she
You
wouldn't say
can't
what
know
she
the
did.
story.
She can't say the whole thing, but
she's
she
bringing out the main
because-
her
thing.
main thing is
for-
that he
for-
blocks her.
He blocks
Yes.
Why?
every time.
Yes. For days.
For days.
Yes.
When it started, at first, she was comfortable with it. So why is she complaining now?
But there's always two sides to every story. So I don't know.
Okay.
Let's just
Is
give her the
her
benefit
own
of the doubt.
side.
Yeah,
So
she
I
gave us
feel-
her
I remember
side.
she said she still
My
loves
advice,
him. Oh.
my advice to her
You can
is,
love somebody and
my advice to
still
her
do things
is,
that
my
annoys the
advice to her
person.
is she should just talk it out with him. She should have a cogent and genuine conversation.
But for her to be in the anonymous link writing this, I think she has tried to have conversations
And
with
she
him, but
should
it's
leave.
not listening. And then when she tries to, she wrote it there that every time she tries to talk, he actually says she's too clingy, she's doing too much.
Oga, leave.
Exactly.
It's
like
not hard,
that's a
okay?
red banner. That's not the man for you,
You have
baby
seen
girl.
the red already.
Leave that relationship.
The fact that she's even asking that, should I still,
That-
should I
No.
stay?
It's love, actually.
Love, okay?
It's love.
You should love, you shouldn't be foolish. I mean,
You love blindly. Are you
Ah.
loving blindly?
don't blind though. Not in this generation. You don't love blindly anymore. All right, so guys, we're taking it up to the next level. So, talking about the big M, I mean marriage. So, Is marriage still a goal for Gen Z, or are we just saying, I beg, let's leave it for our mommies and daddies, let them do their marriage thing? So let me know what you guys are saying. To me, Shay.
I used to dream about getting married.
Oh my
That's so
gosh.
cute.
Sometimes I say I used to, but
Used. Not
What
anymore.
changed?
You don't chop now.
well, that's a story for another day. But marriage is not on my bucket list. Like genuinely,
So if you're counting top 20 things that you want to achieve in this life, marriage is
no,
not
no,
included.
no,
That's
Wow.
crazy.
Interesting. Okay.
Adura.
I came from a loving family, so I would want to like have that. And I feel like marriage now is not. It's nothing. Do you understand? Anybody can get married now. And in the next how many years or 3 months?
yes, okay.
They will say
2 months they get divorced.
They'll just say,
That's
this
both.
couple, what's wrong? So I feel like you do it because of my friend did it. My friend got married.
Especially in Africa, there's this.
Actually.
What kind of word do I use? There's this. Can I say trophy attached to getting married?
Especially for women.
Yeah, right. For ladies,
yes.
You're getting to a certain age and then you're not married. They start
Your
shaming
friends,
you that
yeah.
you're not married
and,
at
and,
this age.
and, and I also noticed that most of these women that get married without planning, they rush out of it just to claim this single mother title. They enjoy
we'll
this.
get there.
We'll get
We'll
there.
there. Let's-
We'll get there. Yeah, what do you have to say?
So I'm kind of like in between.
Okay.
I don't see marriage as outdated, but it's not something that I think about. It's not something that I like maybe when I'm thinking about things that I cherish, that I'm fantasizing. I don't fantasize marriage. I don't see myself as I want to get married. I don't see myself like that. There are so many things that are on my list, but marriage is not taken out. It's not like if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Yeah.
Well, same thing goes for me. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Obviously, I want to get married. So guys, let's take it to another one. Do you think marriage makes people happier? What do you think? Does it make people happier?
Do you know what they call sugar rush? There's always this. Can I call it adrenaline boost in the first?
Initially.
Because in West Africa, for example, it is a really really big thing. Like when you attend some weddings, you meet your dad's brothers, sisters, cousins, younger brothers, uncle you've never met. They'll tell you that they wash your nyash. Those kind of things. You don't know these people, but because of the events and that marriage is supposed to. Me personally, if I was to get married, I personally don't want anything more than my immediate family, my friends, and maybe my colleagues.
That's
Anything beyond that,
anything.
I'm not
A big
interested.
wedding.
But in West Africa, your mom will invite her friends. Her friends will invite her
their
friends.
friends.
Your dad's friends will invite his own friends, and you start getting 2,000 people or guests in your wedding. So yeah, it makes them happy. It makes people happy.
Them.
Yeah, let me tell you, it makes them happy because
The marriage now, not the wedding.
Yeah.
The marriage.
the marriage
itself.
makes. Depending on who was more desperate, because for example now ladies when they're in their 30s or above 35 and the family is on their neck like get married, and they meet a guy that is doing well in life and maybe the guy is never really ready for marriage, but maybe he just likes her and they just get things going and she's like she has to get married and they get married. So for her it's something to scratch off her bucket list.
Yeah.
But for the guy might just be doing it to at least them say I'm just get married.
Let
and
me
so-
help. Let me help rephrase the question a little bit. We want to know when they are married, not before they marry.
Before the marriage.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
like
okay,
saying
okay.
marriage,
Married,
not
when they are
wedding.
in
The
the
marriage
marriage
itself.
Yeah,
Yes.
the marriage itself. Do they find happiness once they've settled down with this person, or is this something that
It's relative. In the first, depending on the situation that they found themselves before they got married. If it was genuine love, yeah, definitely. But love can never hold a marriage. That's what I believe. I believe commitment and discipline will hold a marriage. Because you cannot love somebody, or you can't love somebody for more than 10 years, but there will be some, can I say, rainy days and so you say because of this you just want to disappear. So 'cause that's where commitment comes into play. So some people might be married, might be happy with marriage, and some might just be just there, just because I'm married.
Married. The tag.
Yeah.
I'm married. How about you?
I understand. I go with you because obviously they'll be happy because it's a good thing to be married. And the other thing is, I believe in maturity in marriage, and like I said, commitment and responsibilities. When you know when you know your responsibility, everything goes on good and fine. When you guys understand each other, no third party,
Yeah.
you will enjoy. Oh God, you will enjoy your marriage. You will prosper in that your marriage when you don't allow, when you know how to settle disputes in your marriage without third parties.
Yeah.
You will enjoy that marriage.
Okay, Maya.
I actually feel like you can enjoy marriage depending on the kind of situation that led you to that marriage. For some people that they were not fully ready and probably they committed a sin, fornication, and then they now got pregnant and then they are now like,
Yeah,
oh,
size
we have
that
to
too.
get
Yeah.
married by force, by
Yeah,
fire. There are some
yes.
families that will not accept you and your child if you're not married to your
Married,
husband. If you don't bring your
yeah.
husband to come and pay your bride price, people have to live together. So it's like there's a force that is bringing them together. It's not something that they're actually ready for.
Yeah.
So yeah, in those kind of situations, I think it might be hard for them to find genuine happiness in that kind of marriage.
Okay, so is the fear of being divorced or divorced the reason many Gen Zs of today avoid marriage?
I don't think it should, because there's something called a prenup now. So, although, can I say, most ladies always get irritated when they hear about a prenup, and I'm like, why should you be irritated if you don't plan on stealing my money? Because
my
a prenup
God.
is an agreement that in the event that we get divorced, you're not getting anything.
Yes.
So why are you pissed?
Yes, now.
Why?
But what if there are kids involved? Like, do you want her to raise the kids alone when you guys divorced,
It's
or
nothing.
you just want her to suffer with the kids? They should go back to the trenches where they came
I
from.
thought ladies believed in 50-50. So what?
I'm not one of them. I don't believe in 50-50. A man is the head of the house.
The man is the
You are
head,
here-
though.
If I am married
Take
to
up the
somebody, you are here,
responsibility.
I am here. I would assist you. Even the
Of
Bible
course.
says, wife, be a how does the Bible say?
Be your
Helpmate.
husband,
Be
helpmate to your husband.
Helpmate to your husband, exactly. So I'm
Husband.
not going to do the same thing that you're doing. I'm going to let you lead, then I'll follow. That's how it's supposed to be. I don't agree with 50-50. It's not in my
Okay.
dictionary.
Oh, what Adura? Adura, over to you.
My own is number one. I think it's all varies from back to like courtship experiences to back when they were dating. I think they have this stigma of when we get married, and what he said too, I agree with him. Do you understand? So I think they are scared of divorce. That's why most Gen Zs are not ready to get married.
Why are you getting married? Why are you rushing into marriage when you are scared of being divorced or having a divorce in your marriage?
I actually don't think it's actually the fear of divorce that makes Gen Z not to get married. I think it comes down to trust and honesty. So many people want genuine love. And for you to have genuine love and connection with somebody, marriage is a lifetime thing.
Yeah.
I believe marriage should be a lifetime thing. It shouldn't be something that you go into and then you come out of. But if you go into it and then you have problems, feel free to come out of it. But before you go into marriage, I think you should understand that I love this person. I trust this person. So I'm giving my life to this person. Because the Bible says two shall become one. So you are coming together as one piece. And you wouldn't hurt yourself, would you?
No.
You wouldn't hurt yourself. So if you're getting married to somebody, you're already seeing the person as yourself. So I think the fear of lies,
Hot.
adultery, lack of trust are the reasons why Gen Z do not want to get married. That's just my opinion.
All right, so down to our second anonymous message from the link. So it says, I'm 35. My husband is 36. We've been married for 6 years. Lately, he doesn't talk to me. He comes home late, and when I ask him what's wrong, he says I nag too much. He's not cheating. I checked. He's not cheating.
Hold
You
up.
checked.
How do you
Okay.
know?
But it feels like he doesn't love me anymore. I don't know if I should keep fighting or just leave. What's going on?
So I can really take it.
Do you understand it?
You know, like,
No, I did
She's
not.
35, her husband is 36. They've been married for 6 years. But lately, he doesn't talk to her. He comes home late, and when she asks what's wrong, he says that she's nagging too much, and he's not. Now she's saying he's not cheating, and she has checked and confirmed that he's not cheating. But he feels like he doesn't love her anymore. She don't know what to do. She should be fighting, or should she leave? Which one?
That's why I said love cannot hold a marriage.
yeah.
I would not want to be on the guy's side by saying maybe yada 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 is going through this and but you might be going through something, but that's why you have a partner. Like that's the person you should be able to share whatever you are going through with. And if she's 100% guaranteed that he's not cheating, the guy needs to go for therapy. Honestly, I don't know.
But what if he actually fell out of love? You know, falling out of love is now becoming a normal thing nowadays.
in
In relationships, you say you love somebody down to the earth, and then in the next 2-3 years, you realize that you don't see the person the same way
Even
that
months.
you used to see the person before, and then you realize that you've fallen out of love with that person.
Yeah.
So how do you handle that kind of situation? Is it advisable to probably communicate with your partner? Of course, they are going to be hurt. Or do you just leave that marriage or leave the relationship?
I don't think you should
Because I
communicate
think
it.
that's the problem here.
I don't think you should communicate something like that because words are very sticky.
Right.
I can't be in a relationship with someone and say after me, babe, I don't love you again.
Maybe she got fat or she starts lacking in something.
Even if you would make up for it, it will stick.
yeah,
Because one day you might be in your own world. You might not know, and she references
Is it that-
what you said and be like, maybe yes, it's actually right. So I don't think you should communicate that kind of thing. It's a personal. What can I call it? The personal thing you should
But how
work
do you
on.
come out of that?
Situation.
Yes. Work on. Do you think you can fall out of love with somebody and then fall back in
Fall
with
back
the
in,
person?
Yeah, definitely.
But I'll
Definitely.
communicate though,
Okay.
because for me, I'll communicate.
Babe,
I
wetin
would want
do
to, yes. I would
Wetin I
communicate
do
if
you?
it's fixable. We would know so that if we leave, so that I will not. We'll bear no grudge. We'll go back to being friends. It's not hard. Other
I
than me
think that's actually
leaving
the
you,
best
me leaving you is going to damage you
Mm-hmm.
because you don't know what you did.
Exactly.
Exactly.
You'll be wondering like what
What
went
did I
wrong.
do? So now you'll be thinking maybe I was cheating.
Right.
So I just feel like that's why communication is very, 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 very important. You talk it out.
Okay, so do you think Gen Zs now have patience for marriage?
Nah. But I don't like to
You never have patience for
generalize
relationship.
every time.
Not talk of marriage.
I don't like the idea of generalizing a lot of because there are a lot of things. I'm Gen Z. There are a lot of things that Gen Z do that never sits right with me. Like, I'm like,
Right.
me
So
too.
you're like,
What would you advise her to do?
I don't think I can advise her. Because I already explained the guy might just be going through something and communicating should be his own priority.
I think-
do you have the
priority.
patience for marriage? I'm asking.
Yes, I am.
You have the patience. Okay. Tumishe, do you?
I already said I'm not getting married.
Oh, he said he's not getting married.
She has written marriage off.
Okay. So now let's get to the sweet part of this, right?
Not so sweet part.
Not so sweet part. So I'm going to start a game. It's you either answer love or not. So ask a question, you answer with love or not. So let's get into it. So splitting bills on a first date.
Love.
Not love.
Love.
Love as well.
Love.
Not broke men. You know them broke men.
Broke guys.
How you want to split
You
bills?
split bills on your first date.
No, I'm not saying I will initiate it. If she wants
If she
to,
wants
I
to,
will come
yeah.
out. But if she wants to,
If she wants to
chill.
But-
I'm talking for my gender as a whole. We don't want to split bills on the first
On a
date.
first date,
Except
guys.
I tell you that I want to take you out on a date, and that will never be our first date.
Yeah, it can't
A
be on
woman
the
will
first
not
date.
take you out on a
On the
first
first
date.
Even
Yes,
split bills.
yes.
Speak for yourself.
I'm telling you something in
not speak for
general.
It's
yourself.
not general.
You know what, guys? Just
not
let us know
general.
what
Not
you
general.
I
guys.
hear you.
Let's know
I
what you
hear
think
you.
on the comment section. If you would split bills, the ladies, if you would split bills
On a first
on your
date.
first date, let us know.
them.
Broke men.
You thought say you
All right, the next one. On to the next. Posting your partner every day on social media.
Not
Is it a love or not?
Not
It's not love.
Not.
Every day.
Every day.
Nah, what the hell?
You're
Not.
Nah.
Obsession.
The day you don't,
giving obsession.
the day you don't post me, you see problems. You don't start what you cannot finish.
Yeah.
Exactly. Staying friends with your ex.
Not love.
Not or love. Not.
love.
For me, not.
Not love. When you friends with your ex,
Hold on. Come to actually think of it.
you just know
You know, there are different ways
Honestly.
of. There are actually different ways of breaking up with someone.
Even
There
answer
are
you.
actually different ways of breaking up with
example, I'm
someone.
still
Come to
friends with
think
my
of
ex.
it. You know, there's this
And,
breakup that
we do business deals. Actually.
there's this breakup that everybody understands.
business.
We are
Yes,
not
now.
meant for ourselves. Everybody move on. So okay, I think it's a love for me.
But
Love.
But
attachment is
not
a very,
extra.
very, very
attachment is crazy.
crazy
Not
thing,
for
no.
me, because you might find your way, going back to.
No,
to
there's
where
no
you
way.
left.
I mean, I
There is-
know.
some
I can
people are
never
like
turn
that.
back,
You talk for
oh, nah.
yourself.
I
Some
can
people are
never
like
turn
that.
back.
for
They
yourself,
go
Me, I
back.
can never turn back.
people
Oh,
go
but with
back. I don't think
friends,
it's-
depends.
For
I don't
me,
think it's love for
It
me.
depends.
It's love.
If you have a partner, you don't have any reason being.
It actually
friends
depends.
with your ex.
We be ex, no me say we no fit get.
You're not enemies, but why are you
no.
friends? Let's move on.
Let's move on. Guys, let us know what you think. So next is checking your partner's phone. Checking your partner's phone.
Not love.
Not love. Not.
Let me just say not love.
That's
Why?
it. You're looking for trouble.
You're insecure.
Bro.
Yes.
Insecurity,
Wahala.
This is
leads-
gaslighting.
Insecurity,
No, bro.
You're
Nobody's
insecure.
gaslighting anyone.
Nobody's gaslighting
Genuinely,
you.
Bro, you
Why?
I
Let
can
me
give my- you
ask
can
him
check
this
what-
question.
why do you-
check your girlfriend's
why
phone.
are you going to
No,
the
I'm
phone?
not saying I'm going to check. I'm not saying I'm making a conscious effort to check it, but you should not be, when I say it now, overprotective of your phone. Like,
No, we're not talking about being over. We're talking about you going to
Checking
your
your
partner's
partner's
phone to check,
phone.
their
Like,
text messages,
those
who
kinds
they are
of things.
chatting with, that's insecurity.
Check
You're
call log sef.
insecure. If you're
Who you call
not
last?
insecure, if you trust your partner, you have no reason going through their phone.
well,
Please. Oh.
I'll say love, Sha.
Okay. Another
love.
one. 3 months talking stage before you
Love.
get committed.
Love.
3 months
Love,
talking
love,
stage.
actually.
Love.
I don't think.
But
I don't
don't know.
think.
wait though.
That's a semester for crying out loud.
That's love.
3
That's
months.
Love,
If you love me.
Is that my talking stage in another talking stage?
Me, I get tired easily. No, what are we
months
saying?
is
Love. That's
Because-
love.
Quite a lot.
What are we saying?
not
a lot.
not
That's
love.
a semester.
It's not
love,
a
I
lot.
beg.
It's not a lot. I've had people do it for 6
love.
months.
No,
6
no, no,
months.
no.
Yes,
Talking
two
stage.
semesters. It's not.
No,
It's
no,
not
no, no,
difficult.
6 months.
It's love for me.
2 semesters.
For me, it's love.
That means the
Well,
lady.
you know
the
what?
lady is having fun now.
No,
why?
no,
Why
chill
me
now.
I'm
See,
there?
that- that
me-
means
why me
That
I'm
means you're
there
insecure.
thinking-
That means you're insecure.
We're not
There's
asking you
no-
not to talk
It's
to
not
other
about
people. You can talk to other
insecurities,
people as well.
bro.
Weigh your options.
As long as you know
It's
that-
fine
Why are
for
you in
me.
it? Why are you in?
But
why
3
are you
months
still
is
talking
too much
stage
now.
for-
It's not.
bro.
Hey,
As
God,
long
I beg.
as
What's
you
this
know
one?
that your
What are we saying?
intentions
What
are
are we saying?
genuine.
What are we saying that I've not said to other guys before?
Duration is not a big. There's no blueprint to anything
There's
now.
no blueprint. Okay.
just
that
do your
3 months
thing.
that
Okay.
was-
Okay, guys. Please let us know in the comment section what do
Okay.
you guys think. Is this love or not?
Alright,
We finally come to the end of this episode, and
Wrap
I'll
up,
tell you for a
Abby.
fact it's been amazing. And I hope you've learned a lot from what we've discussed. We've come from discussing love to relationship and marriage. See you guys next time in our next episode. This podcast is powered by the Showcase African TV. Don't forget that this is the Z-Pod
By Gen Z for Gen Z.
See you guys next time.
Bye.